Yeah! Let's go! So much to unpack. But I think that the main thing here is to kind of comprehend the internals of the market and what we are going to do. And if you squint here, you will see that this is all consolidation. We had that big sell, filled it out for 2 weeks, and the bull flag broke out, right? The bull flag broke out. Let's put it on the 2 hour. And you'll see here. That's that big sell. So we caught that sell, right? We knew the day and it did the whole move. And this is very important. It did the whole freaking move. And then we did this. Very volatile. Bull flag broke out over that. Several gap ups. And now we're here. Okay? I think we are about to enter a very, very interesting period in the market where a lot of people will be wrong. A lot of people will be wrong. Okay? So there's two schools of thought here, kind of conflicting. I'm sure most of you have seen this, okay? Right? Most of you have seen this. Is all over Twitter. You got the people over here saying, oh my god, you know, the banks are in trouble. Yeah, no shit, okay? And some people are saying, oh, it's QE. Okay? Both are right. Clearly something's going on here. If you're into gaming, you can see that this weekend AWS hit all of the gaming services with their shit, right? Okay, I'm sure most of you have seen that the Hindenburg Omen has fired again. Something to keep an eye on, sure. Okay, but there's the famous but. The famous but. Alright, here we go. Let's start with this. Sports calendar looks like that for November. Interesting. That means we got a lot of downside, and it looks like 3rd week of November you should be buying the dip. Okay? SPX seasonality suggests the same. IWM seasonality suggests the same. We even have a second SPX seasonality suggesting the same. You got the VIX seasonality. Keep this in mind. Save this. Find it if you don't have it. This is vital for what I'm about to explain. And you got the NASDAQ suggesting the same. Do I agree? Fuck yes, I agree. Alright. So, if you trade options, which you with 99% certainty do. You already heard me complain about this, and that is the fact that we are near all-time highs. And you don't, it's not that you have it. First of all, you can see here plenty of party lines. I don't have a problem when the VIX pops over these party lines. Okay, great, volatility, all that good shit. I just don't like trading when we're close to this party line as opposed to this. Trading here is fine if Mr. VIX 1D is somewhere here in the 8 to 6 range. So overall, what does this mean? Is there fear in the market? Well, that depends on how you are positioned, right? I don't care if I trade SPY at 680, or if I trade SPY at 480. I still play it the same. Still gonna have my 90% cash rule, right? Shouldn't make too much of a difference. But right now I'm a little bit pissed off because I am paying to participate way too much. So I just want to explain myself and put this into perspective. It's all about perspective, right? So last week's Friday, longed it, 677, boom, $5 move. I think at open it was 260%. Same move Thursday into Friday. Same range, 85%. So that pisses me off because that puts me at a disadvantage, right? Now I'm risking money overnight when I'm pretty sure on the move, but I do like that 260%. Why? Because then I'm fucking done trading. 85% on a trade like that, although nice, leaves me psychologically feeling like I'm eating candy with the fucking wrapper on. Okay, why? Because I literally picked the bottom and I picked the strike. In options, you cannot play this better. It's impossible to play this overnight move better than to buy literally after hours and sell at open and go from closing price to where the price opens. The expansion on the premiums were maxed across the board. Like that was the strike. So that left me feeling like a little like, come on, man, this is bullshit. Which it is. Of course it is. And what's the main difference here? Well, Friday, catching the VIX from here down to here, as opposed to from here down to here. Huge difference, right? Where's that Friday? So yeah, I caught it from here to here compared to here to here. See, not the same type of juice momentum. So they're playing, which brings me to, I think over the next few weeks, they are going to eat up the premiums as much as they can. Why would they do this? Why would this be the whole point of the next few weeks? In order to make it this move as much money as they can possibly pull out of this shit. That's what they're gonna do. This week and a half here. So see it as the same way as when we were, I think it was a Wednesday, we were at 644, right? And Todd and I were buying the dip, right? Let's go back. I think, yeah, here. It's gonna be a move like this where you... Fuck me, man. What did I press? Excuse me. It's gonna be a move like this where you get 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a Thursday premium top on day 5. That's all these next few weeks, in my opinion, are gonna be setting up. Okay? You heard it here first. Literally. Can crazy shit happen? Yes. Will it happen? Yes. But at the end of the day, you had this base here, take everybody out that's been fucking pre-positioned, shake everybody out with crazy volatility, and then you went bull flag broke out. At some point, it's very simple, this fucker is gonna come and test here, see if it holds, it'll bounce on the first go, and then it'll do its fake breakdown. And it's that fake breakdown we want to catch. Okay, and it's gonna be a few weeks probably. So, scalping? Yes, of course, because we're not gonna be sitting on hands here for 3 weeks trying to fucking guess when that moment is. It's gonna be fast and it's gonna be swift and news related and all this good shit, and lots gonna happen in between. I just have a gut feeling that while the big names, the indices, are sitting on their ass, not doing much, except obviously, I'm gonna tell you right now, as of right now, it looks like we are going to hit here 670 on Friday. So when we hit down here, we'll probably come down, and I'll explain this right now for you. Very simple. Friday. And please take notes if you haven't, because I can't remember all of this. Here, we were saying 1, 2, 3. Moon Train Trick 101. First sell, bounce. Second sell, bounce. Third sell, rip it. Now we have our lovely Epic members posting ghost candles, so we already knew it was gonna go to 680. Then they shake you out here, instill the fear. Oh, what if it keeps going? Why were we selling? So anyways, we fucking rip here. These paid 103 on SPY for Monday, 685 plus we were playing SPX. And here it was like, well, is it gonna go? No, wall into the close. Now a wall into the close on Friday is different. It has a bigger chance of continuation on Monday. You know that. Now next week we have early low on Monday, early low on Tuesday, early high on Wednesday, early high but a irregular pattern on Thursday, and then early high on Friday. So there is a chance that this keeps going on Monday and more weakness to follow. If it's strong, you need to fucking gap over here. And if it gaps over here and it's a strong day, you'll get a high in the final hour. If it's weak, you'll get a low in the final hour and more weakness is to come. Now, there's a possible move. By using my new tool, I'll be posting about it in the Full Moon Circle. And for you Full Moon Circle members who want to stay in there, remember, I told you end of the month, you gotta jump on it again. Okay, some of you have to because I had to redo the whole store. Anyways, As of right now, my new tool that I'm familiarizing myself with has us seeing 670, right? Now this can change at any point in time. That's the cool thing, but you can kind of see a little into the future. So again, you need to fucking gap over here. If you gap over here, this whole weakness is bullshit, and you're still within the timing window to go to all-time highs. Now this is where it gets tricky, right? A pre-market all-time high is a fucking marker and a half. And because you have 1 to 3 days to take it out, and this is from Wednesday, if you don't take it out on Monday, I would put my money on that you see 670 on by Friday. And then if that happens, they're probably going to dump it even more, and I would buy that dip. Now there's a move here currently brewing that on Wednesday close, between Wednesday and Thursday, as of right now, you can remind me and ask me again, you're supposed to overnight calls from Wednesday to Thursday. Obviously, we will be looking live on the Moon Train to see if that sets up on here. But if it does, Wednesday to Thursday is your move. Okay? Fantastic. Now, the White House did roll out everything that they've talked to China about, and that is fantastic, and I can't wait for all that loveliness to happen. But this week, okay, let me tie this together here one more time. IWM, shitty stocks, indices, this and that. Okay, so again, I wouldn't be surprised if this happens. But you got plenty of shitty stocks that haven't gotten any love. Now there's a narrative being sold on financial Twitter. It's not wrong, but it is kind of by the .com bubble idiot crowd. Okay? And what I mean is, you can't fucking draw a parallel between Netscape and Nvidia. If you do so, you're a moron. Okay? Like, if you believe that, you need to watch this keynote speech I keep yapping about. Like, if you're trading this market, you should have watched Jensen's keynote speech. Otherwise, you're not doing it right, in my opinion. So, now that they have fucking parked Nvidia here at 5 trillion, right? It's going to trade between 180 and 215 for a long fucking time. For a long time. Okay? And those contracts are juiced now. So use it as an indicator. Okay. Which brings me to your A-list shit stocks. Okay? Most of which will be bought by Nvidia within, 5 years, like fucking everything else, right? So, I'll be checking my new tool, trying to play some earnings. Palantir, Hims, Uber, fresh partnership with Nvidia, Shopify, Spotify, Pfizer, okay, AMD, hot name, ANET, SMCI, hot name, can't get hotter than Beyond Meat, Mara, McDonald's, Unity, CCJ, Hood, IONQ, AppLovin. Not even gonna say that out loud, it's so shit. Qualcomm, ARM, we've played both. Snap, Speaking of Snap, I'm gonna fucking play it just because it's named Snap this week. Why wouldn't you? Just saying. We're trading the shit show. QBTS, Oscar, TTD, Open, Irene, MP, DraftKings, you name it, Archer. Everybody is in town. UPST. Now here, this is what I'm saying. Listen, let's go back to July. Let's go back to July. I'm tying this together for you. Where is July? July is here. Boom. All right, great. So SPY is rocking at, let's give it a good 625 as a good, let's go with the ghost price, 625, okay. And you got UPST at 80. Meanwhile, SPY has moved up $60. And UPST has moved down 40. So the crowd that says that the breadth is bad, well, sure, yes, I get that. Why wouldn't it be? You have thousands of these companies, thousands that will not fucking exist in 10 years. Now, where do you think all that money has gone? Okay, this company is bigger than start listing names of other countries. See what I'm saying? So of course, some dog shit like UPST that famously has traded at fucking $400 is at is at 47, okay? Like, that's why you got bad market breadth, okay? Even Baba, that's like the shit, because Baba's the shit, famously used to be a $300 company, right? Okay? So that's why. So again, you can't apply trading rules from 1990 to a fucking world that's about to be enslaved by AI that has NVIDIA. That even though they took a fucking haircut and a half, is still trading over 2 earnings ago at 1.6 billion, right? So you have to kind of get into your head that you can't be like, oh yeah, market breadth is fucking bad because you're trading with, you know, rules that are from here when Meta is just $23, right? Because this is going to 1,000. Now, speaking of Meta, I was watching that 645, and yeah, that looks like the spot short term, but you really want it at 630. Okay, great. So I'm just saying, I'm gonna be hitting some of these earnings YOLOs this week because I think there's gonna be a lot of slow bleed, and if we catch a slow bleed week and everybody is starting to fucking buy those long puts, give me some news between Wednesday and Thursday and rip it up, kill them, and slow bleed some more. I do think this will be range bound, and at some point, ding 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 ding, it needs to go test this area to see if it's fucking real. Okay? Do I think there's a chance before that final test here that we trade over this FOMC line? Yeah, absolutely. So it's imperative we feel the market. Okay? It's also imperative to trust in what we do, because none of us have been fucking crying on Twitter how this market is this or that. We know exactly what we're dealing with. We know that she's wearing a scarf because she's hiding her Adam's apple. It is clear to us. We've never been more in the fucking zone. Okay? So with that said, I'll be posting numbers and levels for Tesla, UPST, Microsoft, all these names that we trade. And if you have ghosts, for fuck's sake, post them. They are absolute money. I'm still sad I didn't catch this on Friday, but and if anybody has I'm talking to you, Todd. Any flex capacitor that lets us know when they're going to pump the preems, let us know, because who doesn't love that? But anyways, and we saw the same with Lily. Dude, this just pissed me off, because I was like, it's not gonna go, fuck that, rip, almost 1,000%. But you can't catch them all, and I was really in on SPY that end of day Friday. Going to be playing the same names. Very interesting to see what Baba is still doing up here and where it's gonna go, and that new readout about the details of the trade deal, China deal. All fantastic stuff. Now this suggests that they were buying end of day, and we did get that big MOC. So again, Kramer said that you have to wait until Monday to buy the dip because the close was so shit. And people are like saying, oh, Black Monday. Okay, maybe, but I read it as we're gonna gap up. And if we do, great. If not, no biggie. Which brings me to this fucker. I was so fried by Friday that I should have held these in the monies a little longer. Obviously, I rolled out and then I rolled out again. There's a good chance that obviously this can always fall out of the sky. I got one going down to here, and then I have one going up to here. Split date is right there. It's supposed to go up here by OPEX. That OPEX, if you haven't figured it out yet, is the spot to start buying for the Santa rally. Okay? So again, a lot to comprehend and take in. It's not a very straightforward, easy market at all. We just gotta keep doing our thing. And look, this market gives out, like, yes, am I still a little bit like about Friday with Coinbase and Lily? Yeah, I could have fucking made way more money. I was still green and I had a great day. So like, it's more of a me thing, right? And again, it's all about this bull flag and it backtesting and fucking doing its thing. When this thing has consolidated, because I doubt it just breaks out here, it's gonna have a massive move and we'll take out that collar and the FOMC announcement price, which again, reminding you that the first candle was green, but we can bop around for a little bit. Also, this is no joke trend line, if you weren't aware. This is the fucking trend line, like the mother of all trend lines right here. If we can take it and start trading above it, fuck everybody. It's gonna be a free-for-all. Now, the Namo. This thing is hilarious. Hilarious. Look at this shit. It's just coiling. Once these tech stocks go, it's gonna be a week-long fucking straight goddamn Big Mike sausage fest. Okay? So I just want you to be aware of that. An indicator. Another indicator. Speaking of, they are loading a lot of crypto related shit a few weeks out for what it's worth. So definitely worth keeping an eye on. Also, November 5th. Oh, wouldn't you know? It is Wednesday. So these 2 days, you might get a trading narrative here. Prepare for November 4th. You won't hear fucking Zoran Mamdani's name as many times as you ever will in your life. That's gonna be like it's gonna sound like that. Okay, so you got the full moon. So there's gonna be a pump here, and then fade. And look, there's that OPEX, ding. Turkey, gobble. Okay, it's pretty straightforward. Stay out of trouble. Scalp, don't oversize your scalps so that you fuck yourself and don't have a bunch of money when it's time to buy because you've been abused for a few weeks, right? Now, let's see if this works. So basically the tool I'm working with is like the next level of this shit. Makes it a little bit more straightforward what we're doing, so I'm stoked about it, and it's easier access to many. So we close right there, boom. This is Monday. Probably stay here. These are pretty large. Maybe if we hold Monday, Tuesday, this is where we land on Wednesday for a bounce before we then drift. But these live and change. I'll keep an eye on it. I love it. It's great. This is Tuesday. That's pretty big on Tuesday. We won't go under that. Wednesday. I wonder if, it is election night though, but we'll see. Then we got here, boom. Why is that so big on Wednesday? Interesting. Thursday makes sense. Maybe up there. And Friday is supposed to be pretty gnarls. Oh no, that was Thursday. Yep, okay. And then end of the week is right there. Wham. Bam. All right, cool. I'm satisfied with kind of eyeballing those ranges. So we got our plan for Monday. I'm gonna be using my new tool and having some fun with it. I think the whole world has forgotten about this guy, except that trend line is the fucking shit over there. Let's check the calendar. We already know we have a bunch of earnings, right? We already covered that. Sunday. Monday. All right. ISM PMI. Snap Wars. Daly, Cook, Treasury, refunding financing estimates. Tuesday. Bank of Japan minutes after hours, and nothing much going on. Except obviously Trump shit's not loaded here. These are listed here after hours for whatever reason. Wednesday, we got some mortgage rates, we got PMI. ISM services PMI. Hell yeah. And maybe the government opens up here after hours, and that's why we rip. Would you be surprised? I would not. Bank of England rate decision. The faster they open up this government, it means, I know when they voted in the big beautiful bill that they said they would never do this shit, but obviously they lie. The faster it opens up, the better it is, because that means that the beast system might have to wait a little bit longer. A lot of Fed speakers, and then this is listed here after hours for whatever reason. Friday, Michigan consumer sentiment, cannot wait, and this is listed here after hours for no reason. So that type of a week. I hope this was informative and you had fun the last few weeks. I know you did. I had a lot of fun. We're gonna do it all over next week. Going to be live on voice, open and close. Post in the chat in between. Find ourselves some good plays. And most importantly, look. When something works, whatever the ingredients are in the sauce, if you fucking like the sauce, don't change it up too much. Okay? At the end of the day, it's all about risk management, taking smart, calculated risks when there's a setup. Anything can go wrong at any point in time. AWS can say, great, you got your fucking buy signal and the stove and boom and everything and this and that, and you're in and you're ripping and you're coming up to your price target, you're about to take profit, and oops, now your shit doesn't work. Okay? So another thing to be aware of. God bless, guys. Love you all, and I will see you Monday.